Friends, in this video, I am going to discuss major reforms 2024 in accreditation by NAAC. Introduction. Accreditation and ranking is an integral part of the transformation of higher education in India. The Ministry of Education, Government of India constituted an overarching committee with Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, former chairman of ISRO, as its chairman in November 2022 to propose transformative reforms for strengthening assessment and accreditation of higher education institutions in India. The preliminary report of the committee was placed on the Government of India website for public consultation. The final report, incorporating the feedback received from stakeholders, was presented to the Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, on 16th January 2024, and it has been accepted by the Minister. These reforms have been proposed to adopt right away a simple, trust-based, credible, objective, and rationalized system for approval, accreditation, and ranking of HIs with a verifiable and secured centralized database, technology-driven modern systems that could replace or minimize manual involvement, and mentoring and incentivizing schemes for raising their participation as well as accreditation levels towards eminence, significance, and global acclaim. Salient features of the recommendations. Number 1, binary accreditation, either accredited or not accredited, rather than grades, with an aim to encourage all the institutions to get onboarded in the accreditation process, thereby creating a quality culture in the higher education system. The binary accreditation is also in line with the best practices followed in many reputed institutions in the world. Then second, maturity-based graded accreditation, levels 1 to 5. This is to encourage accredited institutions to raise their bar, continuously improve, evolve in depth or in breadth in disciplines from level 1 to level 4. Level 4 is institutions of national excellence, and then level 5, that is institutions of global excellence for multidisciplinary research and education. The leveled accreditation shall enable Indian institutions to significantly improve their quality and position themselves among global top institutions. Number 3, One Nation, One Data Platform. One Nation, One Data Platform has been proposed as part of the reform to ensure integrity and transparency in handling institutional data. The new platform shall capture superset of data from HIs for the varied purposes of approval, accreditation, and ranking, with an inbuilt design for collateral cross-checking to check authenticity of data. In addition, to improve the validity of and reliability of the data, stakeholder validation has been proposed to effectively integrate stakeholders as part of the accreditation and ranking process. Number 4, the system shall be based on trust and data driven with minimal visits to an institution for verification. However, carrying heavy penalties on giving wrong submissions. In addition, there will be provision for customized ranking based on stakeholders such as industry, funding agencies, students, etc. Number 5, amalgamate program accreditation and institutional accreditation, considering their interdependency, and evolve a composite assessment and accreditation system. Number 6, mentor the institutions falling far below the standards for accreditation. HIs from the accredited group may be encouraged to become mentors with suitable credit given during their reaccreditation. Already UGC has Paramarsh scheme for mentoring the institutions who are far below the standards. Number 7, include all HIs and every program in the newly proposed assessment and accreditation system with due regard for their statutory dispensations, for example, IITs. Number 8, consider the heterogeneity of HIs in the country, categorize them based on their orientation or vision and heritage or legacy, and then seek information from HIs that are appropriate for their category rather than a one-size-fits-all model in vogue currently. For example, consider the criterion. One criterion is orientation and vision. Under this criterion, let us see what are the different categories of HIs. These are the categories of HIs. Multidisciplinary education and research intensive. Then another category, research intensive. Another category, teaching intensive. Another category, specialized streams. The other category, vocational and skill intensive. Then community engagement and service. And the next category, rural and remote location. Now let us consider another criterion, that is heritage and legacy. Under this criterion, you have two categories. One is old and established category of the HIs, and the other one is new and upcoming HIs. Number 9, accredit with appropriate consideration for inputs, processes, outcomes, and impact across different attributes of HI instead of more input-centric existing in the earlier accreditation. A framework for parameterizing input, process, outcomes, and impact has been suggested. Linking parameters to essential variables and assigning weightages, business logics, for the varied purposes of approval, accreditation, and scoring or ranking are in progress. Number 10, develop a unified elicitation tool to collect the superset of data from HIs for the varied purposes of approval, accreditation, and ranking, with an inbuilt design for collateral cross-checking to check authenticity of data, and in conjunction with it, introduce maximally the technology-driven modern systems to replace the existing manual or hybrid systems of assessment and accreditation, thereby minimizing subjectivity and enhancing transparency and credibility. Number 11, trust institutions, along with significant penalty for wrongdoings and submissions, and ensure public disclosure of relevant data by HIs to enhance the overall process credibility. Number 12, initiate a robust outreach mechanism in tandem with effective methods of hand-holding the potential entrants, which is the large majority now, where the aim should be to facilitate all HIs in the country towards joining the process of accreditation and ranking at the earliest. This will be an important requirement for the successful implementation of NEP 2020. As per Dr. K. Radhakrishnan Committee recommendations, NAAC has proposed to launch the basic, that is binary accreditation in April-May 2025, followed by maturity-based graded levels, MBGL. Special committees are working on the preparation of framework and methodology for MBGL. Accreditation by NAAC is mandatory for the affiliated colleges to become autonomous colleges. The binary accreditation system is very much beneficial for all the colleges and universities to bring in quality culture in higher education system. Thank you very much.